Hey everybody, welcome to Leon's Chainsaw Parts and Repair. We're staring down this is Wednesday evening, so tomorrow's my Friday. What a shame, really breaks my heart. So, what the hell's a Poulan doing on my bench? I have a good explanation for that. What I don't have a good explanation for is why there's a Poulan on my bench leaking gas like this. I'm hoping that's just a bum. Oh crap, the seller told me that and I forgot. Gummy, there is a bad gasket on this fuel cap. And I forgot all about it till now. But back to the point, why is there a Poulan on my bench? And what is it? What model is this? It's a 5200. I wasted most of a tank of gas. Well, not a full tank. It's a 5200 for a reason. I have not forgotten about, and I'm sure you guys haven't either, the 82cc challenge. Well, way back when I was first kind of blathering about that and kind of getting some saws together, I had a buyer from Texas, guy I've been working with off and on, tell me, hey man, it's not exactly the same, but you really ought to consider one of the Poulan counter vibe saws. I said, I don't remember exactly what the CCs are, or maybe I didn't remember, it doesn't matter. Long story short, he said, hey, the 5200 is awful close. Well, it's an 85cc, which is a little bit, I don't know if that's going to work or not, but I'm going to try it. Which is a little bigger than the other three saws I've got accumulated. The Pioneer, the McCulloch, and the Homelight. That's too big. That's too bad. What else have I got in my bag of goodies? So like I say, it's 3 cc's bigger. It's an 85. But, you know, I'm not going to pitch a fit over that. Because the next saw in the line is either a 5000 or a 4900. I'm not an expert on these, but it's only 77 cc's. And that's clearly not big enough. So, anyhow, I think it was Ron down in Texas. If I'm wrong, some, the right guy sees this, correct me. And if it was you, Ron, I haven't forgotten about that box of parts. I've actually started inventorying it. I just I get hung up on the used parts, and they take a little longer to figure out what's going on. But I'm working on it, I promise. So anyhow, he'd said one of his friends might horse trade one, but then COVID happened and all this other. You know how it goes. We all know how this year has been. Let's see if that leaks less gas. Not less, but still leaking a lot. Anyway, I hadn't planned on this when I started the video camera, obviously. Trying to see if I accidentally have anything in stock here that will work. That might. This thing came from eBay. I found, I've been kind of keeping my eyes peeled and finally found one that wasn't exorbitant in cost. And part of that's the overall look. This isn't the cleanest saw on the planet. It's not bad. I mean, it's been used, and obviously the starter's been replaced. That gray cover and that gasket was a piece of junk because it just tore. And this is getting old real quick. Apparently those starters, when they sold the replacements, they sold them in that gray for whatever reason. I don't know if that's so the Craftsman saws that were sold under, made by Poulan but sold by, under the Craftsman name, if that's so they could have replacement parts easily available, or what. I don't know. But I'll keep my eyes peeled. Long story short, this saw is supposed to run, but I can't run it because this gas cap is leaking so much fuel that if I turn it over, it's going to drain the tank. So I've got to find one of these stupid gaskets that's not too big, not too small. That might be still too big. This is ridiculous. Just get it to seal for now and test run this, because it's supposed to run. That'll work. It's supposed to be a runner, so that made it kind of worth it. So again, it's a 5200, but all the decals are gone. Got a, nice muffler outlet here. That's a nice ported design there. That's original. The rubber from the full wrap handle is gone, and this chain is an abysmal insult to a saw this size. It's only been sharpened a few times, but the angles are off. It's a semi-chisel, full comp. Yeah. That shouldn't be there. A nice full chisel skip on something like this would be the way I'd run it, but whatever. Threads are definitely boogered on the cylinder cover screws and the nuts missing up here, so I'm kind of tracking a few things down. But I bought this under the advertisement that it'll run. Let's find out. Good compression. Good Lord. That's running rich as hell at idle. Either that or there's some residual, fuel that evaporated in the gas tank. But whatever, it runs. I'm okay with that. I didn't want to have to fix another saw anyway. So, I think about all I'm going to do to this one is tune it right, make sure the air filter's in good shape, rethread these stripped out screws, and put some 1220s back in there, or excuse me, yeah, 1220 or 1224, whatever the hell it is. Put the right screws back in, or at least the right pitch threads, and do something about that chain. I don't know why this bar is burnt right here, but it clearly got hot. Now someone is grounded, because it's not all rolled over, and maybe just plugged up. I don't know. This is a Homelight style bar. It's an Oregon D196, and I didn't realize these things used 5/16 studs. The saw has them, and again, to make this work, someone just wrapped some wire around the studs, and it was all smashed, so the groove is a little goofed up. But a Homelight bar spacer spring works perfectly on there, so that's what it's got. But anyhow, there's number 4 Contestant. Even though it's not exactly the same, like I say, it is an 85cc. So if it wins by 0.03 seconds, then we can all claim the contest was rigged. But it's a saw that was the same basic era, same time, same concept. Why not include it? We'll have some fun with it. Plus, what the hell? Can make up the rules. Who cares? It's all good. It's about classic saws. And my favorite color is green. Maybe not lime green, but yeah. So anyway, there it is. We're August 26th right now. Pacific Northwest in my area, Southern Oregon, Southwestern Oregon, anything in that jurisdiction. We're under full hoot owl. You can't run a chainsaw on any public or private lands because of the fire danger. And let me tell you, the folks that are down in California dealing with wildfires, they've got it bad. They know what I'm talking about. We've had smoke pouring in the valley for the last week as the weather got hot. Jet stream shifted, all that damn smoke is sucking right up here to Oregon. So, yay, go us. But when things back off, whether it's at TJ's place or up on the firewood hill this fall, by God, we will get it done.